customers that you get out there that are, just not on some bullshit. It's some people that you can sit down and talk to. You sit there and you have a good ass conversation with them. Or you sit there and you're just like, it's like you leave there knowing something. Half the time when I'm working with customers over there, if it's not like not yesterday, the last day I worked on Sunday, it was very nice out. I was telling customers like, oh, I might go bug hunting. And he's like, bug hunting? What are you doing bug hunting for? And listen, the moment I get a chance to start talking about bugs, it's fucking over. I'm fucking running my mouth like I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm just telling people everything they got to know about it. And they sit there, it's like, damn, like that's really interesting and all that. It's like when I start running my mouth about bugs, I end up sounding like I'm pretty fucking smart, and half the time these people are like, I don't know what you're doing working at a gas station right now. Hell, even my bosses tell me that. It's like you're too smart to be working out here, man. And I feel like it's like, yeah, I guess so, but I'm not smart enough to really do what I really want. So that's what I find myself pumping gas for the time being. I'm not complaining. I mean, every job has its bullshit that you got to deal with, but it's a good job. I just stand out there for 8 hours and I bullshit around and I get the job done and all that. And I never have any bad complaints for customers. If any customer complains, it's because they're out there doing something. Like there's this one lady who she wanted oil. She was driving a BMW and she's like, I don't know what oil this takes. Let me call my husband. I'm like, okay, go figure it out. I'm busy right now. It's like, excuse me, can I get this oil? I'm like, okay, sure. This is how much it is, like 550. Okay, I'll pay you with cash. All right, fine. I'll just, and then I rung it up. I ran back out and I gave it to her. And then I walked off because, okay, you got your oil, right? I'm gonna go finish doing my thing. Excuse me, can you change the oil for me? And I'm like, lady, do I look like a mechanic? No, like the garage is over there. Somebody will be over there to get you. I'm busy right now. I got all these other pumps and all these other customers I gotta tend to. I'm not changing your oil. Half the time I don't even change the oil on a car just because, first off, like I said, I'm not a mechanic. Second off, the chance that they're gonna tip you for that is pretty low with some of these people. They won't tip you for it, and I'm not gonna sit there and change oil and not get a tip for it. So I'm not dealing with that. This is something that is out of my it's like a lot of people there, they know how to, like, working at the pumps, they know how to change oil and they'll do it sometimes, but I'm not doing it because I know I'm not getting a tip for it. I'm just there to pump gas. I'm not there to check your tire pressure, change your oil, and do all this extra stuff. At the most, I'll squeegee besides pumping your gas. You know, you already got your freaking oil. Leave me alone, right? And then dealing with truckers is another story. Like, okay, listen. I talk smack about a lot of truck drivers, but a lot of them are pretty good. They're like a lot of pretty chill people there, and I can sit there and I can have a long ass conversation with some of these guys, and when they're not assholes, they are really fun to interact with. Like you can sit there and you can crack so many fucking jokes, but the guys who are insufferable, it's like that vocal minority, man. These people that are not in a good mood, they will ruin your day one way or another. They'll just make the interaction a lot longer than it has to be. They'll do some BS that screws you over or something, or because they again, it comes into the mentality of they think they're hot shit or they're late. Like that's my problem. Like there's been so okay. All right. So dealing with some of these truck drivers, right? A lot of the we have a whole nother island like dedicated to diesel, and there's three pumps, and well, there's three lanes, and on each lane there are two pumps. One that you can fuel with the driver's side, the other one that you can fuel the passenger side. And so with these, we only have three lanes there, and it moves a lot faster than what it used to because the process for this stuff is a lot more quicker. But what these truckers will do is they will go there, they'll park up. Told me to pump fuel for them. They pay up before they head in, obviously, because then I don't pump fuel if they don't pay me. Once they pay me and they start getting fuel, oh, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna be back in a minute. And you know damn well your fat ass is not running all the way over there in under a minute and doing all that shit. That is not happening, dog. It's like I know your fat ass ain't finna do it. So stop playing, right? Like that's a fucking lie right there. But they'll do that, and they'll be like, I'm just going to the bathroom. They go to, okay, you're gonna go to the bathroom, fine. You know what happens? They come back with fucking Chick-fil-A bags. Like, what? And Chick-fil-A always got a long ass line over there. So they went in there and they were there for like 10, 15 minutes. And that 10, 15 minutes, guess what? This whole lane, I can't fuel anything because this fucking asshole parked it. He parked it and now he's blocking it. So here's what happens now. Before I used to beg them to stay, but here's what I do now. Oh, you're going inside? Okay, go inside, but it's not me you got to deal with. You got people back there that still got to get fuel. Like, I make sure I word it as ominous as possible. It's like, oh, you going inside? Okay, but you know the consequences. And then they'll be like, what you talking about? And like, you see there's people behind you, right? If you take forever and they start coming up to me and yelling at me, I'm going to tell them, I told them to stay here, but he went inside. When he comes back outside, you can talk to him. You can discuss it. And I've had a lot of times where there's been pretty close to fights breaking out over there. I remember there was one time while I was working over there, this guy went in there, and well, rather, I wasn't working there. I was going over to the diesel line because I had to get a broom to sweep something up, and I was coming from the gas pumps. And on this day, I was particularly already not trying to deal with truckers because I had to deal with diesel a whole day ago. I had to deal with those truckers for a whole day yesterday. So I was sitting there. I'm like, I'm not about to be hearing no trucker complain to me right now because I had to deal with that all day yesterday. I was walking over to get a broom. This guy starts honking. Oh, dude, like, what the hell? This guy's been in there for how long? You gotta tell him to move. I looked at him. I was like, listen, you either wait or the highway's right there. You got another 20 miles if you want to go get some diesel somewhere else. I don't care. Go. Like, fuck off. I'm not dealing with you. And he shut right up. He was like mumbling under his breath, what the hell, man? This is bullshit. Right? And then I got the broom and I went back and he was still sitting over there fucking laying on his horn. And then the dude that was parked in front of him walked back and he was in like chilling. He was just like, and then the dude full show like, what the hell? You been parked there? He's like, blah 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 blah. And the dude's like, suck a dick, you Chinese motherfucker. It's that shit, dude. When I fucking heard that, I was cracking the fuck up. I was laughing so much. And the dude saying that, he was like, when he was walking back to the truck, he was fucking laughing at his own joke. Like, that shit was hilarious. But that was just one instance. This happens a lot. Like, this happens pretty damn often. Like, if it's not busy, I'll let them go inside, but I still tell them the same things. Like, it's not busy right now, so I'm cool with it. And I'm cool with you just going inside in general. But if other people start to show up, I'm gonna tell them that you went inside, and that they gotta talk to you, because I'm not going to sit here and get yelled at because you wanted to go inside. That's not my fault. It's not like I have the power. It's not like I have the power to just hand you a ticket. It's not like I can sit there and I can actually make you stay at the truck. You don't have to listen to me. And if you go inside, even though I told you not to go inside, when these people start coming up and they're mad as hell, I'm going to tell them, I told him not to go inside. He went inside. I'm not paid enough to stop him. Like, I'm getting paid $10 an hour, dog. You think I'm really about to go crazy over this shit? If they start getting mad, I'm like, dude, talk to him when he gets out. Go. Like, this is all on you guys. I don't care. And then there's a lot of these guys that are just like, they get mad at me. It's like, oh, dude, I'm running late. Like, come on. It's like, you can't cut me a break. It's like, so apparently you being late's my problem. When is it my problem? How is this my problem? You're the one who's late, right? Like, how am I supposed to fix your problem, dude? I'm just here to pump diesel. That's it. All right? I'm not a miracle worker here. I'm not buddy with you. You're not my friend. You're a customer. Don't get it twisted, you know what I mean? But there's a few people that work there when I'm working there, that, like, you get regulars. You see a lot of the same truck drivers pull through over there because that's just where that's how their destinations are. They have to go on I-95 South a lot of the time. So and that's the turnpike and all that. But anyways, when they're going down there and they always pull up at the same Sunoco, and there's a lot of people who I'll see repeat customers all the time. They already know the deal. They know about prepay. They know what's up. They know it's me. They're like, oh, what's up, dude? What's up, David? Because sometimes I'll tell them my name. It's like, what's going on, David? How you doing? And all that. And I'm in a good mood with them. I'll sit there and I'll chat with them. But there's sometimes that people will mistake my kindness for being gullible. And they'll sit there, it's like, oh, David, yo, what's up, man? Yeah, it's like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing today? It's like, oh, good. I'm gonna go inside real quick, and I tell them the same thing I tell everybody else. You can go inside, but you know the consequences. I'm not gonna sit here and fend these guys off for you. These are the people you gotta deal with, you know? I already pumped their fuel, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, he went inside because I let him, because he's cool with me. No, I'm not gonna sit there and do that shit. The fuck I look like. When they go, if you go inside and be like, I told him not to go inside, he went inside. Talk to him when he gets out. You know what I mean? But yeah, this video is going over fucking 30 minutes. Goddamn. Well, I guess you guys deserve some good content. Well, content. I don't know if it's good or not. But anyways, I'm gonna sign out for right now. If you guys want some more stories from the gas station, you guys will let me know. And yeah, y'all take it easier, right? See you around.